All right, you guys, so here we are with another speed clean. Yeah, my house always looks this messy. Like, I clean it up and then it looks like this again. And what I find is, I get questions all the time about how do you get everything done? Like, how do you do all these junk journals? How do you do all these videos? And how do you keep up with all of your kids and do homeschooling and clean your house? And I do all of those things, but I don't do them all at the same time. So this is when I was doing a custom order journal, and I had been focusing on that. So I'm doing the bare minimum in the house cleaning department, right? So I'm doing homeschool and I'm doing house cleaning, bare minimum. No, not homeschool bare minimum, but you know what I mean. Like house cleaning, bare minimum. I'm doing homeschooling and I'm doing junk journal focus, okay? And then if I get time to do a video here and there, I do that and stock those up. And then I'm doing, just a 15-minute tidy in my house, and then it gets like this. Because when Mama is in her office working on a junk journal, I usually have littles climbing up on top of my lap, and then I have everybody just terrorizing the entire house. And then when I get done working on my journal, I come out and it looks like a tornado hit it. So that's what I'm doing. I am just cleaning up this kitchen. I'm doing a good deep clean. I actually got the entire house really deep cleaned. You won't see every room in this video, but you will see the main living area. I think I even showed the dining room, but I'm not sure. So that is what we are doing today. And I'm just getting everything put away, starting fresh, scrubbing everything down, and it'll take, at least 2 days before it's a complete disaster again. Right? Like you clean it up and it just feels like you guys seriously just messed this all up again. And that's why I hate house cleaning, especially kitchens, because I feel like you just do it all again. So if you saw me putting trash in the cabinet, that's because that's the recycling cabinet. And when it is full, I get Alaric and Killian to go take it to the recycling bin. That's one of their chores, and they absolutely love taking, especially Alaric. He loves taking things to the recycling bin. He thinks he's a big boy. So I'm just going to get to cleaning. I'm going to put some music on, and you guys just enjoy. Maybe it will give you some motivation to clean your own house. Oh my sweet heavens. Did you see all that fluff? They have messed up one of my throw pillows and gotten the fluff absolutely everywhere. And you guys, how much crumbs and crap can they just, how do they get it all up under the couches? It is so frustrating. And there's nothing more frustrating to clean the living room, get up all you can see. You see I'm sweeping it. And there's the baby. I'm going to fix it, I promise. So I'm sweeping up under the couch, but then when I move back, like there's more that I didn't see. So I'm really trying to get in there and clean up all of that, because I mean, there's nothing worse than trying to sweep up under the couch and then you stand back and there's still stuff under there. So after everything else is clean, you sit down to relax and there's still stuff under the couch. So this is the fluff pile. There's going to be more. With these wood floors, you guys, like, it kills me how much I sweep up in a day. When I sweep about 4 or 5 times a day, how big that pile gets. And I really need like a push broom. My mom was like, you need one of those Swiffer mop vacs or whatever. I was like, honey, that vacuum, that poor thing, it cannot handle us. It really can't. But anyways, I just think like, if this was carpet, that would still be in the carpet. Ew. So I am glad for the wood floors, but that pile gets very large every single day. So you can see this little guy. He's toddling around me the whole way. That is my life. And now I'm going to clean up the dining room, and I'm just getting this whole living area nice and clean, really, really scrubbed down, and doing a deep clean so I can reset everything. Sometimes you just need to say, okay, everything's a disaster. Let's reset. So I totally forgot that I showed you a little bit of my room. You guys, I have a confession to make. I sleep with about 45 blankets. I'm not kidding. I love the weight of the blankets, and I sleep with so many. My husband's like, you have something wrong with you. And on our bed, you guys, it has mismatched bedding. There's white pillowcases, there's blue pillowcases, and there's cream pillowcases. So it always looks dirty because they don't match. And so it's all these variations of color. I hate our bed. So does my husband. It's too low. He wanted a stupid bed, and we absolutely hate it. And honestly, the bedroom is the one that always gets the least attention. It's the last thing that I clean all the time, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't that. So once I got the living space cleaned up, I moved to my room. I wanted to give it some love, but you guys, there's so much that needs to happen in here. As far as, we just hung up signs and stuff in our room, so at least there's that. But I really need to focus on getting a new bed, a new dresser, some bedding. It's the last thing that gets attention and focus on it. I mean, it just is, and that's just life, you know? Parents are last, and that's the way it works. So I'm just throwing this blanket on because I'm trying to decide if I want to take one quilt off and put on another, and I don't make the decision. And I was going to wash my bedding anyway, so I just put stuff on my bed. That's a box that someone sent to me because they're precious, and I just put trash and things inside of it so I could take it out, and then I'm going to vacuum and get this going. So the bed was not done, but I cleaned up everything else, and it felt so good to just get everybody's junk that somehow ends up in my room out of here. And that stuff that I just put on my bed is for a junk journal I'm working on. So excited. If you guys watch over there, you're gonna have to stay tuned, because I've never been this excited about a project, so we'll see how it turns out. But now I'm just vacuuming my heart out, and then this video is going to be done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this gave you some motivation, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.